flight franchise on a private flight. Them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's... And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Wednesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Josh Hart is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Valanciunas finds Hart. It's rebounded by Levine.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Well, Candace, you take a look at a guy like Zach LaVine, a slow and steady build-up. He's continued to improve each and every year on his way to being a star in the NBA.
Yes, Zach LaVine showed us glimpses in Minnesota. And when the Bulls were able to get Zach LaVine, I said that that was definitely a steal. He shows that he is ready to be a superstar. He's taken on these big moments, but now he's got to get the Bulls to the playoffs.
Yeah, there is another level for him and his team.
Hard to knock off balance, and you see Levine's adjustment that he made midair.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Williamson. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
You know, his offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Ball passes to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Hart. Levine. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Graham against Ball. Pass to Ingram. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Breanna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. And you're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
Yeah, no doubt. Pass to Hart. To the middle. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan passes to Ball. Vucevic with it. Left side, Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Hart. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Over Williamson. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night. Now here's Williamson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Ingram. Levine with a steal. And they're on the run. Pass to Ball. Now Vucevic. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility. Viewership has spiked, especially in the last couple of years, Candace.
Yes, I think visibility is key, and that has to be on television, that has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. It's the thing of the future.
Amen. 6 to shoot. Graham, the pass to Ingram. Over DeRozan, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Ingram's gotten his second bucket.
This is a player who can make the easy shots and the tough ones. I mean, and trust me, that was a tough one for Ingram, even from that range.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Dance team, make some noise.
Here's Caruso. Pass to White. Here's Caruso. Now Brown. Shot clock at 6. A shot from the mid-range. Not enough on that one as it misses.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Here's Temple. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's White to the wing on the left. Back to Jones. Pass to Brown. Here's Bradley to the paint. Kick out to Brown. Alexander Walker grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by White. A little mid-range shot is up. And too long on the shot. Chicago leading. Bradley sets a screen. It's White with a drive. No good with a layup. And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Look, they came out of the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Here's Satoransky. Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, BA, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. So for the Pelicans right now, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Patrick Williams.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Hart. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. He's off on the layup. And that one's good. Ingram.
Nice stroke right there on Ingram's quick shot. I mean, doing his best to finish the play strong.
Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to build.
DeRozan, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
And he sinks the second. The Pelicans trail. Satoransky outside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Valanciunas. Vucevic with a steal. On the wing, DeRozan. Inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by DeRozan. And the Bulls lead by 4. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
A steady shooter from deep. LaVine's lift on his shot makes him difficult to defend.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Satoransky. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Spins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Well, Candace, this is now the second consecutive season that has not been a traditional offseason. Not quite as short of a recovery time as from the bubble, but still 3 months from the end to the beginning of the next season. That's not a lot of time to get it going again.
It's not a lot of time, but you have guys that will learn from past years. You know, basketball now is a year-round sport. You're going to have to continue to take care of your body. That's your investment. That's the way that you get out there and play. So I think you're going to see more guys not necessarily taking complete time off, but still getting in the weight room and working on their bodies.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Ball finds DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Williamson. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball in. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
Well, I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no looks, and they're so, man, I'm ready, BA. I'm ready to catch those no looks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there.
Lovable's dance team.
Here's Caruso. Graham covering. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Hayes with the rebound. The Pelicans have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Hayes with a screen on White. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Chicago leading. A minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. Kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. White for 3. The shot off that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, VA. I'm going to hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
It doesn't get much better than a visit from Candace Parker.
Oh, man, she's forgotten more about basketball than most people will ever remember. One of the true greats.
Here's Marshall. Three-pointer off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Caruso. Graham covering. Pass to White. And it's Graham with the rebound. The Pelicans shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Marshall. Back to Graham. Here's Temple, defended by Brown. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pelican substitution, Kyron Lewis Jr.
Now here's White, tightly guarded. Trying to get back on track. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front, leading by 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
I hope they see the upcoming road games as an opportunity to spend time together and build trust. The ties you make with your guys on the trip can really strengthen the squad, like me and you, Ernie.
All right, now let's focus on the first half. Encouraging start to this one for the Bulls. And we hope you've enjoyed the
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Back to DeRozan, 6 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Graham. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line
Well, there's
for the
no
Bulls,
denying that Vucevic's
Jamal
offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern
At the
big.
line for
Yeah, his
two,
abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor.
Take a
But
break.
he can also
Take a
be
break.
an old school menace
Two
down
shots.
low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
That's good from DeRozan. DeRozan hits them both.
And of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 7-point differential. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him
Take a
with
break.
three-point
Take a break.
shooters, create
Two
space in the
shots.
medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
And the first one at the line is good. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say, probably a wing because you can kind of switch up on the length. You could be as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that, quickness, shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, yeah, I'm probably going with the small forward.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And again, New Orleans, no good. Well, Chicago's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Vucevic has got 6.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Here's Ingram. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Brandon Ingram.
9 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Vucevic, a screen on Williamson. The 11-footer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You see the screen and roll plenty in today's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
Outside Hart. Valanciunas finds Graham. Now here's Hart. And here's Ingram. The 3-ball. Again, the miss by Ingram.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Levine takes it inside. Yes, it's good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas, and the shot goes.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Pass to Levine. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Shoots a fadeaway. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Ball passes to Levine. DeRozan against Williamson. And DeRozan, here we go. Over Williamson. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
That makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
All right, which section wants a free t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables. Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables.
Some changes for New Orleans. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Lewis, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Caruso. Back to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White for 3, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Bulls lead by 16. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, and when you look at Troy Brown Jr., his athleticism and finishing ability jumps out. I mean, he gets off the floor in a hurry.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Into the lane. Here's Bradley, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Lewis. 5 on the clock. Hayes with a screen. With some arc. Lewis can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Goes up from the block. White can't hit.
Now, his scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Down low. It's stolen. Outside, Brown. To the inside. Tipped. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by White. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. On target from about 13 feet. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
White for 3. And so it's Chicago in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Chicago, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. So for the Pelicans right now, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Josh Hart is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He's just such a skillful penetrator. When ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
And that one falls for Ball. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Williamson. Outside Hart. Outside Ingram. Graham against Ball. 5 to shoot. Back to Graham. Ball with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Ingram. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
We'll write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Pass to Williamson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Ingram. Williamson with a screen on DeRozan. The drive by Ingram. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? Then we all know how it is.
DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. And the dunk by DeRozan.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Graham finds Valanciunas. Ingram with the ball. Outside Graham. Williamson with a screen on Ball. Graham, the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, tough to stop. Rolling off the pick. Zion with great hands and agility.
Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Now Vucevic. Shoots over Valanciunas. And And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Ingram, the pass to Williamson. The kick out to Graham. And the Pelicans get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, hey, okay. Keep failing to put a body on Zion. He's going to continue to do this all night long.
Ball passes to Levine. DeRozan up top, covered by Ingram. And the basket by DeRozan.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Outside Hart. Williamson is doubled. Valanciunas finds Hart. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. Here's Hart. An easy 2 on the layup.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Ingram. Here's DeRozan. Banked it in off the glass. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Williamson inside. Williams defending. Hart from long range. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
This is just a trademark of Hart's game. A solid three-point sniper who looks to shoot from wherever he can.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Ingram.
2 minutes.
Vucevic with it.
2 minutes.
Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Ball. This one for 3. The shot won't fall. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Chicago timeout call. It's time for T-shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovables. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovables.
Big group substitution here for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Brown, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Brandon Ingram. Satoransky, he's checked in for Hart. And Lewis is subbed in for Graham. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Caruso, covered by Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Bradley. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Picked by Williamson. Here's Marshall. They get the rebound. Williamson misses. And so here is Chicago. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Pass to Jones. Outside, Brown. Takes one from 10 feet, and he knocks the jumper down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Williamson passes to Hayes. Here's Lewis. Fires the three. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Makes this possible.
All right, Allie's ready.